one of the reasons I can't believe it. Like, we did the yacht money drop on other people's YouTube. Here's what I can't believe, man. We got the same shit they got with Point Blank. And here's the scary thing, better shit. Anyway, I can't believe that I be having 0 views, dog. You dumb. Let's say this was basketball. I got Jordans. He ain't even signed. He ain't even wore yet. That's the type of shit we be on. That's the type of shit we be on, dog. But these are just kids, man. I remember one time, I learned how to drive at like 12 or 13. You feel me? I remember one time, I go over my wife's house. Her brother say, "Let me drive. I know how to drive." Right? You know what I'm saying? She knew he couldn't drive, but he didn't ask me in front of her. He was like 14, 15, 16. So I'm thinking he know how to drive. He asking to drive, and shit, I knew how to drive at that age. So he get in the car and run over the mailbox. She like, "Why you let him drive?" I'm like, "I thought he knew how to drive." She like, "Why?" He ain't but 14 or some shit. In her brain, then I remember one time she asked me, "Did you have a car in high school?" I was like, "Yeah, I had a car in high school." In her brain, I didn't nobody know how to drive at 14. Ain't nobody had a car. Ain't nobody had an uncle that talked. That's the way she see life, right? You feel me? She only see life based on her limitations and shit. Then you got these niggas that join the game and they feel as though because they in the game that whatever it is they feel, they believe that shit based on that game. You feel me? My family military. That's the world's biggest game. You feel me? Even when I was 6 years old, if I wanted a gun, I could just go in my granddaddy closet and get whatever the fuck I wanted to get. Nigga, that was before I even knew. And when I was 6, I thought everybody had a granddaddy in the military and had guns and all that shit. That's what I thought. I really did believe. I'm like, shit, I just go with my grandpa. If I wanted anything, really. I wanted to play in the car. He smoked cigars, smell cigars, anything grown. I just go to my granddad's house. In my brain, I thought everybody could do that. You feel me? That's why I say about these games. Sometimes the only time that these so-called whoever they is be around grown folk shit is when they do, join the game. And they thinking, well, the only time you can goddamn get down with the get down is if you in the game. So if you ain't in the game, you don't know nothing about that gangster shit. That's how they look at the shit. Until they meet a nigga like me or my family or my friends on that military shit the whole time, right? Cause my friend, his father, Navy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was Navy SEAL or not, but I know when you go on Navy base, ain't nobody fuck with us. And you got all kind of guns throughout this motherfucker. Bitches, guns, military tank, the real, this the real thing. They got their own basketball courts, their own canteen, everything, dog. They got, and he really was born in Germany, been in California. He done been all over the world for real, for real. He ain't even, see, like these niggas that join gangs, they ain't gonna believe nothing this nigga talking about. See, these little, whatever they call gangbangers, they limited to what they see based on what drugs done allowed them to see. They close their eyes. Like when you see the president fly in, or like right now, we by the world's busiest airport, which is Atlanta, right? They close their eyes to all this shit because you got private subcontractors. You got all kind of shit going on, right? You got all kind of shit going on. But they close their eyes to that shit. Their eyes is only, I call it tunnel vision. They only see what they want to see until they go to prison. What's up, Smoker Fat Check? Until they go to prison. Because the warden ain't playing. They got what they call a CERT team, man. Whoever in these gangs, they wake up. Because if you under some gang shit, they take tattoos. You go to a disciplinary camp. They claim to be in a gang, so you gonna go to a disciplinary camp. You gonna go to some high level shit if you is who you claiming to be, whatever. They gonna take some pictures of your tattoos. First thing they gonna do, the first thing they gonna do before you gonna get off the bus, before you even go inside the camp, they gonna wanna know who the fuck you is or who you pretend to be. Cause a lot of them niggas snitching and they on the run. That's what they don't tell you. A lot of these niggas just be flexing, right? You feel me? Anyway, they gonna take tattoos of pictures of your shit, right? And there's always an OG at every camp. I don't give a fuck how they lie. It's a nigga that know who you is and who you ain't, cause niggas write them letters. Before you get to that camp, they already know what's going on. And if the police get word, they gonna spread they shit. So a lot of these niggas, man, if they can't produce, they lying, dog. Ain't none one of these niggas writing from any prison saying, I ain't who I say I am. I see, y'all looking at Steven Spielberg. Y'all think that these niggas in the hole underwater and they ain't got no contact to the outside world, right? That ain't nowhere near true. A nigga can write a letter. I was in Florida, right? I was in Orlando, Florida. I had beat up an officer, so they put me on high max, right? They had me upstairs. It wasn't but like 4 niggas in that motherfucker. They gang leader, I ain't gonna say the name, right? They stacked. They don't even talk. So he ain't even got to talk to motherfuckers. The trustees, they all in the same game. And he stacking to a nigga across the hall and shit, but one word from this motherfucker, that's a rap, dog. He don't even, they'll go by your phone and your mail and shit. He don't do none of that shit. He ain't never getting out, right? I know this nigga personally. We done did like 6 months in the hole together and shit. You know what I'm saying? All them niggas got body charges. All them niggas got life. They ain't no guilty as a motherfucker, gang affiliated, racketeer. They throw the book at them niggas. They ain't never coming home, dog. I don't know if they famous or not. You feel me? Anytime you beat up an officer, you finna be around. They view you as a threat because you don't have respect for authority. That's what they say, right? So, you ain't finna sit here and tell. I know these niggas leaders. Like how a bitch might brag about her uncle and she don't even know this motherfucker. You feel me? I know these motherfuckers. The real deal Holyfield shit. So I be telling you, man. Even in this game, man. Like that Smoker Fat J, he is who he is. That's what I'm sitting up here trying to tell you, dog. You want to smoke a Fat J car, you got to ask Smoker Fat J. They mad at me. What they gonna do? Nothing. What they gonna do? Stop me from the plug. Some of them communities that they put me in, I have no idea. I didn't know it was a community full of lame ass niggas and shit. I wasn't introduced to the game, the world, the drug trade, the military, none of that shit I be talking about. Even Prince Hall, none of that shit. I know they grand wizard. The group I'm in don't even exist. You really gotta go to prison. These niggas gotta know you. They even know half the shit I be talking about. You really got to know somebody because this shit all over the world. You a local joker, your mind, whatever city you on, that's all you see. Some people see snow. What about if you was in Africa where it don't snow? It's hot all year round, dog. You don't see the world like that. You see the world the way you see it. You can't comprehend the world like that. And we on PlayStation Live on YouTube. This is not in your neighborhood type shit. I don't know. I don't even use the phone for what? You feel me? They do the money drop. 1,000 niggas mad. I'm sitting up here. This is what I can't contemplate, right? You will get 4 fans and 1,000 haters. You must be doing something right now. And that dude, Bizzle, he make cars for them dudes. He helped niggas start their channel and shit. I met one girl and she was like, well, shit, I looked down your friend list and she seen who was on my friend list. So she was like, I kind of figured you had this car because I seen who was on your friend list. I said the same shit. It's the same thing in prison. The girls that like that thug shit, she gonna know, she gonna look at your visitation. She gonna look at your, what dorm, that's what she said. She said, I just sit here and I look at people, you know what I'm saying, history, because, you know, they police officers, they can look at your real shit. And the military officers, they always say, I know more about you than you know about yourself. They always say that shit. Because they can pull up my family shit and all that military shit come up. And I know for a fact, a lot of these niggas don't know shit about classified shit. They don't know, they think that. When you look at, say I used to work at CNN News, and if you look at certain things, you know where the media gotta lie. You know what I'm saying? They got to. People are called it conspiracy. You got to have false media because you don't want your enemies to know more than you, dog. What if you had a real news? Only thing your enemies had to do was look at the news to find out your next move. It's a reason for certain things, man. And that's what I'm trying to tell these so-called whatever they is in the game. The most ignorant shit is to stay ignorant and think you a part of the best shit, and you ain't. These niggas done made up some shit, dog, and they stuck like that. And I tell my friends, I be like, man, join a better crew. And whatever life lessons you learn being a part of these crews or whatever, that shit's some real life shit. What the new saying is, your boss will never pay you enough to buy a house better than his, dog. You feel me? Look at these dudes that keep inviting you to the little missions that they do. You get 30,000 and he get 300 million type shit. One day you gonna have $1 million and he gonna be working on about 800 million. You feel me? I ain't never had that problem because to me, like right now, I just got like $2 million. What I need the money for, what we gonna do with it? I just orbital cannon niggas all day. I'm not a tryhard. Those dudes that be on that tryhard shit, we playing two different games. I don't think this shit gonna let me load in, man. Nothing I can do. I've been trying to load in for about an hour. But like when they send you to a disciplinary camp, different people down there for different reasons, right? I remember one time, all right, Yahweh, big name. This dude from a small town, right? He want to argue about the Shrine of the Black Madonna. That's a bookstore here in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Hebrew Israelites go to this bookstore to quote unquote get enlightened or get their third eye open or whatever you want to call it. Then you got people like the Nubians. They consider themselves enlightened by Malachi York and all that shit, and they straight from like Winter Robbins and all that. I know they second hand in command and all that shit. I know some big time people in that shit. In all these groups, I know a lot of big time motherfuckers and shit, man. So here they come. Some dude, and that's not nothing new. It's new to these young dudes. But like I say, I'm 47. It's new to them. So they coming at me, quizzing me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Quizzing me like they always do. You know what I'm saying? And one of my homeboys from Queens, you know a lot of rappers come from Queens, right? So he knows something everybody. So they be riding me from camp to camp. And I do the law. So plenty of motherfuckers send me their transcripts. Cause see, I know how to get people transcripts for free. Cause some people, you're not supposed to pay for your transcript. But if your lawyer tell you gotta pay, that's mostly what people go by, what their lawyer say. Your lawyer only tell you that shit because he want more money, right? I know how to get your shit for free, just like these cars in this game, right? We know how to get cars for free. It's the same shit. That's why I keep bringing up all this shit, because it coincides with the shit we doing in the game, man. People buy cars and we get them for free or whatever. But if somebody tell you you gotta buy a car, that's basically what you gonna go by. You ain't gonna listen to me. You gonna say, this ain't GTA, this PC. No matter what I say, you gonna say straight the opposite. Cause you can't believe how bad you've been lied to. That's basically what I'm telling you, dog. They explained that to you in that movie, The Matrix. You was just too young to comprehend what they showing you. I just be saying Spielberg, but they all follow the same format. Just a bunch of dudes that got a good story, never did no time, never been around the real deal. Just a made up a way of thinking. So a 13-year-old kid, somebody pulling up in the Cadillac, gold teeth, smoking weed, he the shit. He ain't even old enough to have driver's license, but he want a car now to impress some 13-year-old girl, dumb as hell. Cause she got big titties or something. That's the only thing they going by. So he think he the man because he got this girl. I don't know what the fuck he think, to be honest with you. When I was young, the people that impressed me was the grandma at the church. I remember one time I went to church. We was in the choir, right? So we was practicing, cause you know we walked right behind the pastor. And see, the pastor got security. Everybody don't know that shit. If you go to a real church, but if you go to that country ass shit, you ain't even gonna know what I'm talking about, right? They keep their 38s in their sock, right? You don't know. But anyway. So I sit down, because the pastor talking, you supposed to stop or whatever. You know, old ladies got candy in their purse and they chew gum. You're not supposed to chew gum in church. So I'm looking at her, cause she chewing gum. She was like, "What you listening to him for? We the ones put him in there. I got babies older than that." That's what she was telling me, right? So I was like, "Oh, she a OG." They got their name in front of the church. If you look at the founders of the church, all the names on all the plaques and shit, all these is old people. They ain't no telling how much money they got or what they done did to build this church or who they know. What's up, Furious Friendly? They just hired these motherfuckers. These pastors in these churches. They ain't even from the community that they claim they trying to help. Just like these niggas that claim they in the gang, half these niggas ain't even from where they claiming they in the gang, claiming they repping they set. These niggas, come on, man. I'm straight from the west side, dog. Zone 1. What they rapping about. I'm from this shit for real, dog. And then when they be bragging about down the road, I done been to Jackson, Coastal, goddamn Reedsville. I done been through all that shit, dog. And don't nobody like Atlanta. The officers, I remember one time Michael Vick, I forgot what he did. You know, Michael Vick ain't even from Atlanta, but he repped that Atlanta shit. I forgot who they was playing, right? I had like $5,000 on the books. We was arguing the day before about Michael Vick. He had beat one of his favorite teams, right? And these are all black people. They hated Michael Vick. You would think that the way the TV advertised the shit, that, oh, we got a black quarterback that can run and all that shit. Black folks don't like that shit. Tutorial on how you got the outfit. Well, I rush you, my friend, not a YouTuber, and like this is what I'm telling you, right? This is what I thank you for saying that. My outfits and all that stuff, because it's not gonna get patched. I can't do a tutorial on certain things. You got to be a part of the clique to get the shit that I get. Because if I post a tutorial on how to do that shit, they gonna patch that shit. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And even in the real world, you will never know what's going on because they'll stop that shit. All you gonna get is a bunch of lies, half-truths, and shit that don't make no sense. That's just the truth. My homeboys say it's a group on Twitter, but I can't give you that information because you ain't a part of the clique. But the information you looking for is either on 7 Sins or somewhere on Twitter, and I might give you that information later, but I ain't got enough views to be goddamn, you feel me? I'll let them do that. Cause the clique that I'm in, you had to be down for a year just to get some shit. You feel me? It's the same thing. That's what I keep telling you about the chain gang. You listening to a bunch of lies, dog. The man. You'll never know he the man. You feel me? You might know the fall guy. All right, I'm in prison. I know the man. All right, he free. These niggas, they kill their homeboys or enemies or whatever, pass the gun to a new Karut and be like, take this charge for me. You young. You can do 5 years. That's what they tell these niggas. You see some of these rappers banged up on gun charges and all this stupid shit. They just using them niggas for their money and their fame. Throw them a gun. They make a song about everybody rich. This nigga, I ain't gonna say no name, but that's really what's going on. You feel me? You looking at the fall guy. You ain't looking at what's really going on, because what's going on don't make sense. Because you ain't got enough information to know what's really going on. Have these niggas bragging about that shit. They somebody bitch. Point blank, dog. Look at these niggas rapping. And then 2 years later, they be like, I'm broke. And it's a producer, it's a Jew, it's somebody sitting overseas that done made $80 million and he got maybe 1 or 2 million and he broke. And these niggas can't sing nothing. They just pimping them niggas. Rich as a motherfucker, dog. Like at one time, yo, man, what's going on? Yeah, man, no mercy in the hospital. He told me that y'all was gonna do a money drop in his name, and that's what I was telling them. I said, you got to be in the clique to find out that type of information, to know how to do the money drop and all these different things we be doing and all the exclusive shit. You feel me? Like, it's really common sense to me, and I be like, we supposed to have more views for us to even expose anything. You feel me? So I just sit back. I told them to do the what I say, the arena top money drop for No Mercy. You feel me? You got to be on the arena. Cause see, at one time, these cars were supposed to be hard to find, and I got 2 of them. And I made a challenge. Whatever car that they got is supposed to be so hard to find, I'll get 8 of them, 8 of them. And I ain't even got the room. That's why I got, cause this was supposed to be hard to find at one time. So is this. Now they doing 2-tone. According to them, 2-tone. I ain't got enough space to have 2-tone. But whatever 2-tone they show me, I will do one little later on Honor My Brother. See, there he go. He's saying he finna do one later. Another. All right, this is today's rumor. I ain't never seen no money drop. That's what is it? PS3. I be like, I don't know where you been. They do that shit so much. Like, they say a money drop coming soon. So, hey, what you want me to do? Then the dude told me, this not PS4, this PS3. I don't even know what PS3 is, dog. Like, I don't get it. Does PS3 look like this? I don't know. I never played PS3. Why in the fuck would I play a game, according to my information, that was out like 5-6 years ago? Why the fuck would I do that? Or Photoshop some shit? I done heard all kind of crazy shit. And like right now, I got the new mask. This is the Alex Griffin. You feel me? They can steal it if they want. You feel me? But it was here first. The money drop, all that shit, man. They can steal all that shit when they catch up in a couple of years, right? With the dead body in the back. You feel me? Evil as a motherfucker. This shit, man. Oh God, dog. They can lie or whatever. They allowed to lie. Like when I get Brick City can do it all. That's what I'm saying, man. You need to do just straight modded outfits that ain't nobody seen, man. Just go dumb with that shit. Go dumb with the modded outfits that ain't nobody seen, man. Then they'll be like, how in the fuck? You feel me? They'll be like, how in the hell you do that shit? I'm like, I don't know. I just got on YouTube. Somebody started dropping money, man. I don't know what the fuck happened. I have no idea, dog. None. Like, what the fuck? Is this P3? What is it? PS3? Shit. You feel me? I ain't got no save wizard. None of that shit, dog. I be like, what the fuck? We will do that too, bro. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to tell you, how this shit, the most I get the feedback from, right, is the clothes and the money drop. Anybody can do the ball nice. You know what I'm saying? I be like, that ain't no real. Does mercy. Uh-oh. Look like an enemy. Oh, I'm glad he my friend. I was just finna kill his ass, but he my friend, right? Uh-oh, you see what I go through, right? Jesus. Oh, this shit going down in this motherfucker. Shit. It's going straight crucial conflict out here, right? You get the hell on, man. But, does No Mercy got a PSN, right? It's No Mercy 187. You need to talk to Stallion. Stallion right there. I tell everybody, right? This is just a meeting ground. I ain't no hater. This is a meeting ground where you see people comment, go ahead and send them a friend request, and then bam, say, yo, Stallion, there's no mercy or whatever. You can talk to him or whatever. You feel me? That's all you gotta do. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. So I have to get another car and shit. Y'all can talk to each other or whatever, however it is y'all doing. You have to ask Stallion when he doing the money drop. You know what I'm saying? No Mercy in the hospital. I don't know how he gonna no comment at that moment for that act. I don't know if he told me that Stallion was gonna do the money drop in his name. Get well soon. He wrecked his BMW. I'm not talking about money drop though. I have no idea. You said that does No Mercy have an app? It's No Mercy 187. And then Stallion said no comment on that moment for app. No Mercy talking directly to you. You know, we all in the same crew. I'm only in this crew for the the little symbol, the little red symbol, you know, because you know, I'm talking about PSN, then you talking about Stallion and money drops. I'm lost. You lost because you want to be lost. Stallion and No Mercy is like brothers. The money drop, we do several things. That's the problem. This outfit right here, these are several outfits in one. And he said you asked one question and we answered that five different ways. Same question. Stallion, does Mercy got a PS message? I said No Mercy 187. I said that. This like my 7th time saying that shit. Or whatever you asking me, you can ask Stallion. And I was like, get to know Stallion and he'll include you in. And I said money drop, but he would clue you in on everything. And I'm giving you a simple answer. Ask Stallion. I don't know how many times I got it. I don't know. Ask Stallion. You the one complicated and can't comprehend shit. I said ask Stallion. He's sitting right there. You feel me? What you want? Oh, look at this car right here, right? This is one of the, if you shoot the tires out, people keep asking me about this car. It's free to me, right? You shoot the tires out and do the glitch. This is because one of the fastest cars in the game. Right here, right? See, I can tell that you young and be around your mom because you only receive information a certain way. And if anybody tell you anything other than what you want to hear, you ain't trying to hear that shit. And I just said, ask Stallion. And he's trying to talk to you. And then I said, ask Stallion to be your friend or y'all can get networked with each other. You feel me? That's what I've been saying the whole time. The only thing I'm doing is repeating exactly what I've been saying over and over and over again. Stream after stream after stream. I don't get that shit. And then I brought up the money drop because I really was talking to Stallion. You assumed that I was talking to you. I was telling Stallion, I said, you know, I get most of my, you know what I'm saying, replies from my outfit and the money drop. So I said to Stallion, you know, just go dumb on the clothes that ain't nobody seen before and go stupid with the arena top money drop. And at the same time, see you talking about outfits too. I'm talking about 3 different things at once. When you go to school and you study geometry, this is what they're going to teach you. I don't know if you get made it that far, geometry, algebra 2. They're going to say A is equal to B. Then they're going to say B is equal to C. Then they're going to say, is A equal to C? You feel me? And then they're going to teach you all about pyramids. We will work on unusual. You see how Stallion replying? Because I'm talking to Stallion. When you do this, I'm talking to more than one person. You jumping on the part of the sentence with Stallion, you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Because you ain't in the clique. If you rewind this shit and listen to what I'm saying, I answered your question off the rip. I said, be friends with Stallion, he'll answer all them questions. Because to be honest with you, I said No Mercy's name is No Mercy 187 and PSN. I'm thinking that means PlayStation name, but you more into I'm still talking about outfits. I'm talking about one thing, but like you're not a slow learner, you just young, and you think I'm supposed to just stop what I'm doing. I know Mercy's name. I'm not slow. Well, all right, then I don't know what PSN name. I have the slightest idea of what you're talking about. PSN is PlayStation Network. That's why you don't know one. What the hell? Hey, Stallion, what the hell is she talking about? That's why I say be friend with. What the fuck is a PlayStation Network? That's why you being confused. Well, I'm thinking that means PlayStation name. That's why I said No Mercy 187. I don't know what a PlayStation Network is if it's not the PlayStation name. I have no idea. See what I'm saying? They always asking me shit. I don't know what the fuck they be talking about now. Oh, I didn't know. I got shit on my phone and my laptop, and people be like, send me the link and all that shit. Man, I don't know how to do none of that shit. I swear to God. I just be like, man, my name Alex Griffin and my Twitch name BigGriff1972. Cut my game on. Money just started dropping over my head, man. I'm like, how the fuck? What the fuck? Damn, what the hell just happened? This motherfucker done dropped money on top of my head. What the hell? I joined the game. Somebody shoot these tires out. And this becomes the fastest car in the game right here. True story. True story. Some people don't believe it until they see it. Some people knew and don't know. But this is the location for the fastest car in the game now. See, now you know why I'm confused. I have no idea why you confused, because I still said ask No Mercy. That's why I say I can't do this without no help. And I'm always referring people to either No Mercy, Stallion, or the King Glitcher, dog. And I told the other dude, I can't tell you how I got this uniform because they'll patch that shit. It's certain shit you got to be in the clique to know how to do, because if we tell you, they'll just patch the shit and that'll be stupid. That's why certain things is for members only, and that's why I said join a better crew with a good crew leader. And hopefully your crew leader will be plugged in with all the shit that you ain't got no business worried about no way. You feel me? You think because you young, oh, well, I want to know how to do it. No, you don't. No, you don't. You think you do. You think you do, but no, you don't. Miss once, no if has a PS Messenger, and my answer was not sure if Mercy would want me. Hey, that's what I'm saying. You're not finna go to work. I used to work at the CNN Center, and I had the keys because I'm recycling. I'm head of recycling. I got the keys to Ted Turner shit that ain't nobody got, right? I met Ted Turner, Hank Aaron, and Jane Fonda. Like it don't get no bigger than that. I'm cleaning up the recycling paper because somebody called me up and like, you ain't never checked up here. Don't nobody got permission to go up here. That's why that shit never checked, right? So I'm up there, he like, why the hell is he in my office and shit? I was like, oh, okay, well, he here doing recycling and shit. He was doing the World Cup shit because he do yachting and all that shit, right? So I'm sitting up there, right? Jane Fonda, she ain't saying nothing shit. I'm sitting up there talking to Hank Aaron and shit. Hank Aaron cool as a motherfucker. They both cool as a motherfucker, right? So I'm sitting up there and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we immediately stopped talking about what we was talking about. He started talking about the World Cup. So I was like, nigga, I know you got money for real, for real. Everybody can't multitask like that. Everybody can't just start up a world-known, around-the-world minute news and all the things. Then a Cartoon Network. Then turn everything that was in black and white to color. And then jump on the yachting team and win the World Cup. You feel me? You was taught do one thing at a time and that's it. That damn shit ain't true. You was taught that don't mean it's true. You feel me? Like Mercy, they doing the money drop, and he said we do all that. Everybody can't comprehend that shit. That's why I try to break shit down. They always gonna say they confused, don't understand. 1 minute you talk about money drop, 1 minute you talking about clothes. And if anybody know anything about glitches, sometimes you got to do 3, 4, 5 different glitches and steps in the glitch just to do one glitch. If you really knew what's going on, you feel me? And then I say, if you've been watching the stream, join a better crew with a strong crew leader and stop asking them goddamn questions you know damn well you can't comprehend. You know for a fact you ain't. Why will I be on? Well, I will be on later, Griff. Do a drop for you, mate. Oh, okay. According to rumor, we finna switch our app to PS3. Photoshop all this shit. Let me see what else they said. Go back in time to the PS3 days with some brand new shit looking like PS4. Still a helicopter, and my money don't go up, which do. That's why I go broke, right? Let me put my money on zero, because they say my money don't go up. Put my money back on zero. That was the whole point of going broke and then getting rich again, right? That's the only reason I do that dumbass shit. Because they say my money don't never go up. I done heard it all, man. I done heard it all. Well, I ain't seen no money go. I ain't seen. And it's hard to get in the money lobby and all that shit. I'm in a public session. You feel me? How hard is it to get in a public session? I don't know. But I done heard it all. I'm like, God damn. And then I be like, man, they don't take this much motherfucking proof for shit. I ain't even had to prove that shit to my wife like that. And she don't believe a goddamn thing. It didn't take her that much motherfucking proof, dog. These motherfuckers be wanting too much proof over and over and over again, man. That be too much for me, dog. I couldn't take it, dog. I'd be like, go on and kill me, man. Fuck it. I ain't bullshitting, man. If Stallion say he finna do the money drop, he finna do the money drop. That's why I say, just put on some clothes that ain't nobody seen before. It's like, fuck it. Be honest with you, man. I don't even know. They stay arguing with me, man. I swear to God, dog. I go through hell, dog. I go through all points of hell. I be like, oh my God, man, what the fuck did I not do now? You feel me? Good God Almighty, man. I don't never get, hey yo, man, thanks for the money drop, dog. That was cool as fuck. I ain't never seen no shit like that before, man. Like, how the fuck? The yacht money drop? What the fuck? I never heard of no shit like that before. I don't get none of that. I get shit. Oh, when you on PS3, you a martyr. Then they start talking about shit. I don't know what the fuck they talking about now. You feel me? I had the slightest idea. I'm on some shit like, just like how No Mercy said, why would he just give you his, I don't give nobody really my Twitter and all that other shit. I don't know these motherfuckers like that to be all in my shit like that. Cause everything ain't video game related. I can start some other shit. You feel me? I don't even answer that shit cause if that shit go to your email, I be having way too many emails to log all this shit together, and I'm sitting up with 2,000 emails and shit. You know, that's one reason why I got rid of that laptop I had. They had too much shit going on, man. Too much shit. If I make a beat and post it, nigga, I got like 999.9 or whatever plus emails. Like, man, come on with the bullshit, man. I'm not finna do that again. And Facebook took my first account, kept asking me for ID. I said, I ain't going to Magic City no more until I got a real team behind me. You feel me? Look at him. He want to shoot me up. He want to shoot me up. But it is what it is, man. Some people only comprehend simple ass shit. Some people can't comprehend. All right, my mom used to work at the radio station, man. And you know how they give away tickets and all this crazy ass shit. You know, I remember one caller called in, like, I never won. And you broadcasted to over 100,000 people. You broadcasted to a large amount of people, right? What the fuck am I doing? Hold on. I'm trying to leave the session, but I don't even. Oh, here we go. You broadcasted to a large amount of people, right? You ain't finna remember one phone call from yesterday. You done already talked to like 3,000 people in the last 2 days. How the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, man. And these people got different names and shit. They just don't know who Stallion is and all that shit and all the type of stuff. Like when we was merging cars and shit, you ain't finna remember all that shit like that, man. Come on, man. They don't know that. They can be talking to the plug. Just like I said, all right, like I said, I was talking to Ted Turner. And it was Ted Turner, Jane Fonda, and Hank Aaron and shit, right? So, we talking or whatever. They go handle their business. I go back to what I'm doing. Now, 10 minutes ago, I just got through talking to Ted Turner about different business aspects of life and all these damn, animal heads he had in this building. Even the oak table. He told me, all right, let me go to my war room. Let me see. It don't look nothing like the same, man. All right, let's say this table here. Imagine this table big as hell. I say, how you get this table in this room? He was like, I had this table made inside this room. You feel me? Hold on, let me see if I can go anywhere close. Cause a lot of people got this building, but they don't never come to this shit. You feel me? Cause see, like this, if you simple-minded, you couldn't handle no operation like this. You couldn't handle, see, they lie. You couldn't handle servers like this. You ain't never really been in a room with all this shit going on, and you do a test and you know exactly what the problem is. You couldn't handle nothing like this. It's the same thing with that recycling paper. When shit fucked up, you got to be able to handle all this shit at the same time on 20 different flows. You see, he made it easier with the pad and pen, just checking shit. But without me, there is no him. Cause I can handle all this shit times 20 on different flows. That's what I used to do. And those people, when I go to those different temporary services and they pull up my file, they say that I'm a specialist. Cause some of those people are ex-Marines and shit. Some of those people that send me those jobs, it's shit going on that you won't comprehend. They show it in the movies, but when they call me, you see all these different computers and shit. You can handle these three. You couldn't handle all this shit. When shit fuck up. You can handle this shit when it going smooth. When it fuck up, alright, it was a fire at a bank. You know they ain't finna let everybody in the goddamn bank. I don't know what happened. It was a fire in the bank. Not where the money at, where this shit at. You heard what she just said? Any personnel without valid ID and all that shit. You got to have a badge. You got to have certain shit just to be able to work on this type shit right here. So the places I be working, when they do call me or whatever and I do decide to go, it don't be no regular shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When No Mercy do the money drop, it's the same thing when he do the money drop. You got to get an invite to the lobby or even believe we doing a money drop. It's the same shit. And I tell people, man, I don't even know how in the fuck. I don't know what the fuck they be talking about when they be talking about, oh, we doing a money drop. Because when I met Stallion, he was like, yeah, man, we got like 700 cars we ain't never seen before. And he dropped the party bus and all that shit. I was like, shit, I see. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck you do that? And then he was like, we do this every day. I'm like, I see, goddamn. So what's the point of me getting a car and 10 minutes later, you gonna have a car 20 times better than I just rather wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, no. Like, what you gonna do next? That's how I see the shit. You waiting for Lost Glitches to post or whatever. We already 10 steps ahead of all that shit. We just ain't got the views. That's what I'm mad about. Hi, Furious, Friendly. Hello, how you doing? You said hi so many times. You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying. See shit like this? Alright, even when it come down to the shredding machine, you got to have a badge. Now check this shit out, right? Send me a friend request, girl. Hold on. Let me get to this shit. Even to the shredding machine, dog. Because it's a certain flow in the CNN Center that the paper they shred and you go right here or wherever, it got to go straight to it got to go from here straight to the goddamn garbage can or wherever they go to dispose of, even the shredded shit. You feel me? Some of that shit that come in over the news wire, 3,000% classified with the police escort. And he ain't supposed to be smoking cigarettes in the building, but he used to smoke cigarettes in the building and shit. That's how I'll never forget that dude, cause he a real police officer, and he used to smoke cigarettes and shit. And they be like, what the fuck they gonna do? Cause he a real police officer. But anyway, even all right, let's say this is a top secret lab or like whatever this game got going on. Let's say this is like some top secret shit, right? This shredded machine right here, this even more top secret than all this shit. You got to have clearance just to go to this shit. I'm trying to tell you. And even know where they put this shit when they finish with it, man. You feel me? You don't even believe that shit, do you? You thinking that when it goes here, it's over with. Nope. When it goes here, it's just bullshit. But all this shit in here, classified, dog. Telling you some real shit, man. I had quit that job because I had to take care of my daughter or whatever. They looking at me like, what the fuck? It took 8 people to replace me. My homeboy that used to work there, he was like, man, when you quit, it took 3 weeks and 8 people to do what I was doing, dog. Because they had to learn all this shit. You can't even see, here's the truth, right? You can't, all right, they got a newsroom. Let's say that this is where I met Ric Flair at, right? They be in shit like this. See, I know what's missing out of rooms like this, right? It's only one reason Prestige Gamer and No Mercy stream together, and we're all welcome. We love to give the community subscribers both. See, I seen that name Prestige Gamer, but I don't know if they big time or not. It ain't nothing bigger than the No Mercy money draw. I be looking at them like, how they get all these subscribers and we doing all this shit anyway. But you can't even get in rooms like this. I got the keys to all this shit. You feel me? I go up in here. I hear all they gossip. I know who gonna get fired next. I just be like, well, y'all crazy as a motherfucker. Let me tell you one thing about a building like, you see this dude? He here all day. You see this dude? He here all day. He might be able to fuck her because he around her. Me, I be all down here. Them people will never meet each other. They'll say, yeah, we work together, but they really don't. I be all over here. And each and every last one of these dudes, they think that they better than each other. And then you got the MCI flow, where all these girls do is sit on the phone all goddamn day. We will call your channel too, Griff, when we live. You hear that? Bam. I'm gonna be there with my 1 subscriber. This where the party at right here, right? The only organization that I ever worked for, subcontracted for, that I feel that may be important or big was Walmart, because they got exclusive cheap shit. They ain't have exclusive high-end shit. They got it. Or I did work for a company that did shit for private yachts and boats, but they didn't. You would never go up to them and think that they had pull like that, because they know all the actors, all the millionaires, because all of them buy yachts and boats and stupid shit. And I did work for this glass company that did special fiber optic glass for real fine cars and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to send me a friend request. Hold on, man. How the hell do I do that? Let me see. I don't know, man. Hold on. I don't even know how to do that shit, man. Why you just can't send me one? I don't know. I've been trying to do that shit. I think I go to friends and go up. That's why I say just send me one. I don't. My son used to do all that shit for me, man. Like my son, if he was alive, he'll come over here and I'll tell him to do the PSN and put all that shit on my phone and all that crazy ass shit. I be having my son do all the other shit. And in the daytime, I get on my laptop and figure that shit off on YouTube. That's why I say I just be live streaming and go for what I know and figure this shit out. You see this? They got the little Apple laptop. That's what I had when I was in Florida. You feel me? Because you can't, you know what I'm saying? I got to get my Apple laptop back. And my other son, he'll show me. But I be making beats mostly. Or I go to the library. All good. I will send you one later. So I'll go to the library because I'm going to start live streaming from the library and figure out what the fuck a PSN is. And I don't like everybody tracking my phone and all kind of stupid shit. So I had to get me a better phone and all that shit. Right now I'm just sitting here smoking cigarettes, telling people to join a better crew, but a strong crew leader, and stop asking me all these questions. I don't know nothing what the fuck they talking about, man. I'm raised, my school, it's on a need to know basis because you don't want to get tripped up with shit that ain't got nothing to do with you and you thinking in your brain you gonna undercut somebody or you want to be the man knowing goddamn well. I ain't even know you can drink juice in this motherfucker. This might be a glitch down here and shit. But anyway, need to go now, bro. Oh, all right, man. Just hit me up. They watch my shit. They get mad when they don't hear the answer that they want to hear. Right? I wouldn't give out my PSN to motherfuckers I don't know either. Fuck that shit. Cause you got a lot of enemies when you try to do shit that they ain't doing. You got a lot of people that try to be your friend just to figure shit out. Like my other homeboy, he said it took him a year to get in the clique that he was in. I'm like, oh, I know you in some real shit. It took that goddamn long. You feel me? And then I tell people, you know, we got the money cars, the money drop. I just do the Bogdan. Because sometimes, you know, that's all they know. And they don't want to learn the new shit or the different methods and shit. So, I'll stay doing that. All right, like when you go to the security room. I was working at the mall. What I was doing, what? Like I said, I got passes or whatever. That was before I went to work. They watching me. Because, you know, when you work somewhere, you just come in, go to the locker and shit. So, bam, I popped up in the security room. I'm watching them watching me and shit. You feel me? I done been in rooms like this. You just the security, he just sit there all goddamn day watching 20 TVs talking about people and shit. I used to be right there with him. Like, look at this stupid motherfucker. Let me go fuck with him and shit. You feel me? Because they all on security. They can freeze, save, edit, rewind and shit. Zoom on a big booty bitch ass. So they can do what the fuck they want to do. You feel me? So I'll go over here. You know, I'm going to fuck with a white girl because she ain't never seen a real nigga before. So I'll be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? And they like weird food. They really do eat salads and shit. So I'm like, yeah, okay. She might eat a donut. Let me see. Like, you see this shit? She might eat a half a donut because she thinks she gonna get fat. So I'm over here eating donuts. They got the best food and shit. And she'll be like, you want some donut? Like, if I come by the next day and she might be, if she like me, she'll be like, you want some donuts? I'm like, hell yeah, I want some motherfucking donuts. Bam. So I got my donut girls spread it throughout the building and shit. You know, a girl gonna let you know if she like you or not, cause she gonna have shit waiting for you. It's the same way in prison. They gonna have, I smoke Black and Miles, so the bitch, if she, all right, let's say this was prison, and this is the nurse's office, cause that's gonna be about the only way you gonna run into just a regular bitch at the nurse's office and shit. So if she got some Black and Miles, you can't say this out loud. If she ain't got on no bra and she leaning over, or she get up and she either got on her thongs or no, you can't say shit. You can't say a goddamn thing. Cause if she drops something and pick it up and all you see is her ass and she got some Black and Miles, knowing damn well she won't smoke Black and Miles, and you just so happen to pick them up and she just so happened to look the other way, then bam, that's how that shit start. Until she build up her confidence to meet you somewhere exclusive. You ain't gonna believe this story right here, right? You ain't gonna believe this shit. You gonna swear for God I'm making this shit up, right? I go, all right, you got what they call diagnostics, and then you got your first camp, right? So I go to Jackson. The diagnostics ain't nothing but where they take pictures of your tattoos, they cut your hair, they give you a little test to see what level you're on. Cause see, a lot of them dudes ain't even got no GED or nothing. I got all that shit. So they test you, and then they place you to what is called your permanent camp or whatever. So I went to the Coastal State Prison, right? First time in prison. So I believe the dumbass shit y'all believe. I'm thinking they gonna rape me, I gotta fight, I got to stab 20 niggas, I got to get a shank, all kind of crazy ass shit, right? So they put me in a room. This nigga was a Q dog from Chicago, big ass nigga. I don't know if he played football or whatever. You know them Chicago niggas, you know, they be on that different shit. So it was a white dude, he was rich, he was in there for crystal meth. Then there was another white dude, he wasn't rich, but he was also in there for crystal meth. And then it was another dude from Decatur, and he a straight hustler. His father was a hustler, his mama was a hustler, and he was just a hustler's son that steal from his dad and pretend he a hustler type shit. You know what I'm saying? We in there playing casino. That's some jailhouse shit, right? So, you know me, I'm depressed as hell, so I don't go eat. So the Chicago nigga, he stayed, it's a 4-man room, he stayed in the room with me and shit. I wake up, the nurse walked in, she had a little bag for him, gave him, I don't know, some candy, jewelry or whatever. She started sucking his dick, and she look at me, she like, he cool. So he didn't get out the bed, right? She was giving him head and shit. I'm sitting there like, no, I was only in there for like 2 days, right? You can't help but see his big ass tattoo here, Q dog and shit. So I'm like, well, you know, damn. They don't show this in the movies. That's what I'm thinking. White bitch, sucking dick, slobbing, all kind of shit. So he looking at me, he like, you know them Chicago niggas, they brag about being from Chicago and shit. I'm like, shit, boy, I can't wait till I get me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't depressed no more. Shit. So, bam. So he was like, man, go work in the kitchen and shit. You big and shit. That's exactly what I did. Cause I was gonna be on some, man, fuck these niggas. Fuck that shit. I don't like how these niggas looking at me and shit. If I had to beat a nigga ass, throw him down a flight of stairs type shit. I was on some shit like that until I met that nigga on that player shit. On some, man, fuck all these niggas, fuck with these hoes, get what you can get and keep it moving. Don't put nobody in your business type shit. That's the type shit I was on. But I was finna get on that bullshit. You feel me? But because this Chi-Town ass nigga was showing me game, I was like, man, yo, I ain't say nothing to no lame nigga. I don't even speak to lame niggas, dog. This nigga here put my shit on 3,000. Cause you know what I'm saying? I go to the kitchen. I just deboed the job. I went in there and told them motherfuckers I worked in the kitchen. And I don't know what the fuck wrong with y'all paperwork. You feel me? Fuck that shit. So they was like, all right. You know what I'm saying? You got to get up early. You got to lie. You got to lie to it's going to be a dude. You ain't got to do nothing but look out your window. But it's going to be a dude because you got to be on the list. So I got up. I'm like, yeah, I'm kitchen help. They just ain't put my name on the list yet. It's damn near 4 o'clock in the morning. All these niggas lazy. Ain't nobody getting up 4 o'clock in the morning but a nigga that know what the fuck he want. You feel me? So I get up 4 o'clock. A lot of these people. Yeah, I'm kitchen duty. All you really need is an apron or a kitchen hat or some kitchen gloves, and they gonna halfway believe it. So you dress the part, you fit it, you go on, all right, yeah, he work in the kitchen, he got a kitchen hat. That's all you fucking need. So bam. So I go in the kitchen. Bitch named Pam. I ain't gonna tell you her last name because I know these hoes by their first name and shit. Anyway, Pam in that motherfucker. Booty big as this door right here. I'm like, shit. She already fucking the nigga. If you want some pussy, you got to get there 4 o'clock in the morning now. Before everybody else show up. So she see me, she don't know me from a can of paint. I done lied to these motherfuckers, right? So I'm like, all right. I go up in that motherfucker. I'm pretending, because I know she deal with a lot of niggas. She don't know if she know me or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretending like I know this bitch. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm here like you said. And I don't know why my name ain't on the list. Y'all waking me up, goddamn. And I was like, what the fuck we having for breakfast this morning? She looking at me. She's stuck. She like, so they just put me in the dish room. I've been washed dishes before, so they all look the same. You ain't got to do nothing but put the thing in the thing and push the thing through and get it out when they come out. What? Ain't nothing hard about this shit. So she like, I ain't passed no goddamn check or nothing. My name ain't coming up nowhere. I done straight lied to these motherfuckers. So the other bitch, she like, who the fuck is that? Put him up. She's like, put him up here with us. So now I go from the kitchen. Now I go from the dish room. Now I'm working next to these bitches. So they looking at me like, where you from? I be like, wherever the fuck you want me to be from. You feel me? So what she do, we got aprons on. She put her ass like right on my dick. I'm like, so I back up, right? I'm like, wait. Then she was like, some of these people, They get these jobs and they try to be all mean and boss you around, but I ain't like that because I already know that you locked the fuck up and you probably finna go through that anyway. So I try to be nice because I'm like, well, shit. So she jumped right back on the nigga dick. Everybody see this shit. I'm like, shit. Well, goddamn. If you want to grind on this dick for about 4 hours, hell, that's what you, like I'm gonna say no. So I'm like, right here, dog. She love that shit. That bitch loved that shit, dog. She would grind on this dick every morning, dog. I'm like, yeah, he worked right. Because you got people that put spoons on trays. You got people that pass the tray. Before your food get on the tray, it got to have the spoon, the wrap spoon, the tray, and then the drink that go on the tray. And then they put whatever food that you have on the phone. So I'm standing next to this bitch. My job is to make sure that she never run out of wrapped spoons and shit. To be honest with you, I just stand there and shit. And I gotta protect her from these crazy ass niggas and shit that she don't like, but they don't know how to get no pussy because they might rape or beat her up or do something stupid and shit. So my job is to defend these crazy ass niggas from these bitches that work in the office. So whenever they unload the truck, so they won't get overpowered. Like in the morning time, when they get the honey buns, the sugar, goddamn coffee and shit, so they won't beat her up and take all that shit. They call me in. I don't know why they hire all these women in the kitchen and shit. They need somebody that ain't gonna beat them up and do all kind of stupid shit. So they call me and they gossip. You know, they just like us. Like, who is that nigga there? Well, he can work for me. That's what they be saying and shit. So I ain't never getting no sleep. Fucking with the kitchen and shit. Cause they always calling me to do some goddamn unloading and all kind of, where it just be me and them and shit. You feel me? Like, cause everybody don't get to put their hands on that sugar and then that coffee and certain shit that they like to steal and shit. Nigga, I want some pussy. I don't want no goddamn coffee. The fuck is you saying, man? No, I don't want to fuck with these hoes and shit. That's why I say they on some other shit. Like these niggas invite me to the money drop and all that shit. You getting invited to the stand your ground and we be doing all kind of shit that ain't nobody else doing, dog. That shit crazy, man. And that's why I say it's the same thing in prison, dog. These niggas can't charge their cell phone up. So I'm working in the kitchen. You got to have a location where you charge cell phones up that the warden don't know nothing about, because he can do inspection at any time and shit. You got to have a nigga on the CERT team that's going to tell you, okay, CERT team stand for emergency response team. You got to have a nigga on the response team that's going to tell you, all right, we finna do a shakedown, so be ready. You feel me? Even in the chain gang, the rent man got a maintenance man. Every maintenance man on crack. The rent man, whoever owned the apartment, the police tell them when they finna come raid this shit. You got to have the maintenance man to tell you, okay, they coming at 8 o'clock. You got to have somebody to tell you, okay, when they coming, dog, so you know not to be there, dog. These niggas nowadays just set up trap and meet and don't nobody know nothing. You feel me? Like crazy ass shit. They ain't got no heads up on shit. You feel me? This little made up some shit. All we did was sell dope, and I ain't got no drug charges. That shit crazy as hell. When they be reading out my files and shit, I be like, God damn, dog. I got caught doing everything else but selling dope. I had a license for maybe a year, from like 16 to 17. I ain't never had license after that. I done had all kind of cars, dog. I ain't had license. I ain't got license now. All my homeboys, they be like, man, you need to drive trucks, dog. That's how we get the money and shit. Everybody want me to get my CDL. It's all right, man. I'll get my CDL one day. Stop being stupid. That's all you got to do. Get you a CDL. Make you about anywhere from $18 to $20-something an hour for about a good year. And then go ahead and do what you got to do, dog. You ain't even got to join the army like how they got you thinking. Get you a CDL, dog. That's all you got to do. I just ain't did it yet. But back to these girls, right? So you might get transferred. Like my homeboy, he from Savannah, and you know they know everybody and shit. I tell you his name, Waddell, and Waddell crazy as hell. Waddell will beat your ass, nigga, like for real. Like that nigga, like he a Marine, right? That nigga will beat the living fuck out you, dog. I seen this nigga. I don't know, his money got fucked up, right? And he's serious. He's serious about that thug life shit, dog. He don't want, you got some niggas, they don't want to miss store calls, because to them, if you don't go store for $50 every week, you ain't about nothing, right? So they fuck this money up. And you know, he gamble all day, right? So he like, man, I ain't getting my store call. I'm like, well shit, why don't you just, you know, you ain't got to do nothing but wait 7 days. You know, they do 2-for-1s and shit. He like, man, I ain't finna give nobody no 2-for-1 and all this crazy ass shit, right? Yo, he robbed this nigga with one arm, dog. Just strong-armed this nigga, dog. You should have seen that shit, man. Took a nigga whole $80 store bag, dog. And I watched this nigga beg for his shit back. He ain't fight for his shit. He acts politely for his shit back. I'm looking at this nigga. I say, God damn, dog. I ain't never seen no shit like that before, man. These niggas pop all that shit until shit jump off, right? Man. So he politely, partially gave this nigga his shit back. Negotiate, all right, man, this is what we're gonna do, man. I'm gonna give you, because you know he was finna tell the police. So he was like, all right, this is what you do, so you won't be a snitch, right? I'm gonna keep the coffee. He was like, Big Al, what you want? I said, shit, just give me 2 suits, right? Fuck it. I ain't gonna die. You know, because them institutionalized ass niggas, they act like if they ain't got no commissary, like they gonna die or some shit. I was like, man, just give you done already robbed this nigga. They just give me 2 suits. Like, fuck it. So he gonna want some coffee and some honey buns and shit. So a nigga charged them 2 bags of coffee, 2 suits, and 5 honey buns to get his shit back. Damn, they're about to cry. Oh man, that was some amazing ass shit, man. You had to see that shit, dog. That nigga Terry, dog, just off the chain, man. He was like, this is what he told me, right? You always got to keep you some coffee. It's the same thing in this game, right? And fucking with these girls, dog. You want to keep these girls happy, man. Victoria's Secrets. She gonna tell you what she like. It's gonna be like she gonna be talking about certain things that she like, dog. Some bullshit. It's all bullshit. Some hoes like Victoria's Secrets. Some girls want cats. Some girls like stupid ass shit. But if you get them the stupid ass shit that they like, bam, you the man, dog. You is the man, dog. My wife, she like dumbass movies. She like straight bullshit. I'm like, all right, oh shit. What is it, Lifetime or some dumbass shit? She like sitting at home with the AC 30 below zero, watching dumbass movies and shit. So I sit there, watch the movie and shit. Fuck, can't even watch the game no more. Watch these crazy ass movies. She happy as a motherfucker. I'm like, that's all I gotta do. That ain't hard. Hell, ain't none of this shit hard. Receiving information and believing this shit, cause I don't fuck with nobody right now, cause I'm mad at the world type shit. I already know. My dumb ass mad at the world, I'm going right back to prison. So I learned that the hard way. So I already know when I'm mad at the world, stay the fuck away from the world, man. Cause I be on that bullshit, man. You feel me? I tell the nigga, man, I'm like, man, hey, you think I'm quiet? You think I'm nice? You think I'm a free pick? Cause I ain't fucking with nobody. Don't fuck with Geminis, man. Geminis, man. I'm a Gemini, right? My birthday coming up and everything, man. Geminis, man. Unpredictable than a motherfucker, dog. You think that you know this nigga? Nah, dog. In a split second, he ain't even the same person, dog. Dead ass, man. Dead ass for real. The girls even worse. Got a Gemini. Fine as a motherfucker. All she wanna do is fight and argue and shit. I'm talking about you gotta fist fight this bitch. But at night, when she wants some dick or something, you would think like, damn, you was just arguing, throwing spoons at a nigga. And I had bought some pizza. She done threw the pizza, all kind of shit. You was just not more than 10 minutes ago. Goddamn, nigga, damn near got to call the police on this crazy ass bitch. You feel me? Now she done cut on some Sierra, dancing, and want me to fuck her all night. I remember one time, I don't know who this bitch was. She know a lot of bitches and shit. A lot of these little fake ass friends. You know, she like one day she'll be by herself, then the next day she with 5 bitches that I ain't never even seen before. Like, who the fuck is this shit? So she was rich. Her parents would buy her anything she wanted, right? So I'm like, who the fuck is all these motherfuckers? And the way she kicking it, like she done known these motherfuckers like 30 years and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So she's like, oh, what, you like her or something? I'm like, what the hell? Well, you can't, what the fuck? What she wanted? I'm like, what the, I'm shocked about all, I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? I'm like, what the hell? Hey, bitch, you got to go upside her head. I'm sorry, man. You got to straight, like, just go upside her head. You know, be like, bitch, shut your bitch up. Shut the fuck up. That's the only thing she listened to. Crazy as hell. Crazy ass shit, man. She like that shit. So I'm like, oh man, I ain't dealing with this shit every day. feel me? Fuck that. I'd rather get drunk and goddamn go to the barber shop and argue with these niggas and argue with this bitch. But I know for a fact, she be right at home. When I come home, when she start them stupid ass arguments, I'm thinking, oh, she done argued, so she gonna be mad at her mama house or some shit. She be right there, quiet as a motherfucker. She be like, when my mom said we going to Six Flags, you know, we always go to Six Flags on the weekend, but I ain't want to go, and she mad at me. I'm like, damn, why you ain't want to go to Six Flags and shit? She like, I wanted to be with you. I'm like, uh-oh. I already know what that means. She want to get pregnant. That's all that shit is. That's all that shit was about. My homeboy, he a blood, right? I ain't even know that this nigga girlfriend, it was some fine ass bitch. New York, Puerto Rican hoe. What the fuck that? Oh, she was at the gas station, right? Talking to some white lady and shit. I was like, yo, you feel me? What the fuck? You need a ride to the store or something? This nigga girlfriend and shit. She like, yeah. You know, we all bloods. I ain't know she was talking about this nigga and shit. Cause I ain't never meet this nigga bitch, right? So she like, yeah, my boyfriend, we got into it. You know, these niggas don't let these hoes come outside, right? So she at the store. I take it to the family. He wouldn't give her no money, so she had to call her mom in New York to get some money and shit. I forgot what she needed. It's bullshit. So I said, shit, I'll take you to the goddamn Family Dollar or something. So she came over my house and shit. I know all the DJs. What's this nigga name? He work at the radio station. So I'm like, yeah, she used to model and all that shit. So I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking she gonna leave, right? So she like, nah, I don't even want to be around that nigga. So I said, well, shit, we got to go to the club tonight. Cause my homeboy, they doing the radio station at the club and shit. I think that's DJ Pro Style. See, I know these niggas by their real name. I forgot their little DJ names and shit. So we at the club. He know all these niggas, right? It's dark as a motherfucker. You can't see how fine this bitch is in the dark and shit. So the radio station there, they all smoke weed. So she was like, does he have some weed? I'm looking at this bitch like she's stupid. I'm like, bitch, what you? That's like saying, does fish have water? Is you dumb? Don't ask for no weed. Say, give me some weed. Don't be asking a motherfucker, do they smoke weed or do they gonna look at you like you just butt stupid. You feel me? You want some weed? You know, go get some goddamn weed. What the fuck? Ain't nobody selling weed. You feel me? If you want to fucking be in rotation, just goddamn ask for some weed, goddamn. Anyway. So she high as a motherfucker. I don't know what these niggas smoking. Like I said, I almost died drunk driving. So I don't when I'm driving, I ain't finna do none of that crazy ass shit, bro. So whatever it is she was smoking, she had to enjoy that shit, right? Cause we got home, it wasn't nothing but, nigga, I'm finna suck your dick, ride this dick, this is my dick tonight type shit. I'm like, God damn, this whole here, I need to get you some more weed more often, you feel me? Then she tell me who her boyfriend was after I done fucked her and shit. I'm like, wait a minute, that's the nigga you were talking about? That's my motherfucking nigga. I said, oh shit, we ain't gonna never goddamn I done put hickeys on her neck. She was like, this is what she told me. I got 2 boyfriends now. Like, what the fuck you mean you got 2? Hold up. So I'm your boyfriend now. Oh, okay, that's how it's gonna be. So her mom finally, Western Union, her some money and all this shit. This the next day. So she's like, how much? She paid my little phone bill and all this shit. So we at the goddamn Family Dollar. You know, I be at the barbershop too, so I walked to the barbershop. And she at the goddamn Family Dollar and with my little blood homeboy and shit. So I'm like, oh, I'm thinking he, you know what I'm saying, it's finna go down. I know this nigga strapped up and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I already know. He know I don't know who this bitch is, dog. So he was like, I know he seen the hickey on her neck, right? So I let them do their thing in the Family Dollar because they was always arguing about money or whatever. And she got money. But anyway. So she get back in the car. Now she got 2 hickeys on her neck. I'm like, all right, do you want to have a little competition or whatever it is you doing? You mad and you want me to fuck you, make this nigga mad, whatever the fuck you got going on. All right, it's whatever it is you want to do. Fuck it. I forgot. Oh, and I had just got me a pet bull and shit. I forgot. Oh, she kept feeding my dog, and she kept letting him get in the bed and shit. We was arguing about the goddamn dog. Dumb ass shit. I say, don't keep feeding my dog and petting on my goddamn dog and shit, cause I know she wasn't gonna be no permanent bitch. So I'm like, you can't. And then I ain't want my girlfriend. I didn't know that she was gonna like keep staying over there and shit. So I'm like, you know, you gonna have to goddamn leave one day. You feel me? Cause my girl was just mad at me cause I ain't tell her. She wanted to be a stripper, but she was scared to get her license cause what her mom might say. So she was arguing with her mom because she wanted to start dancing and shit. So she was over her mom's house and I'm still at the club. She didn't even want to come to the little radio station party or whatever. That's why I was just, you know, I didn't think that shit was gonna last 2-3 days or whatever. So I'm like, I'm starting arguments so this whole get the fuck on, you feel me? For my bitch pop up. But, so this whole finally leaves, whatever. I don't know how my bitch, she already knew about the bitch. I'm like, how the fuck? I ain't slick worth a fuck. So I heard that you had a little girlfriend and what the hell? Girlfriend? In 2 days? What the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck is you talking about? Girlfriend? What the fuck? What the hell is you talking about? I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm really tired of you just making up shit cause you trying to start some shit cause you like starting shit. You feel me? I'm lying my ass off. So she looking at me, she don't know what to say. I know that she about to cry and shit. She like, you know, I already know that this bitch done got damn blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. So we arguing, but that's what she like to do. She like that shit. I only say all this dumb ass shit cause I know a lot of niggas, they just all they want to do is argue like bitches, man. That's what they want to do. They don't give a fuck. Like, look at this car that I'm in, right? At one time, ain't nobody had this shit. We got all the cars ain't nobody got. It don't matter, right? Because no matter what you do, they gonna argue about the shit anyway. And I practice with these hoes. Like my wife, that's all she do is argue. That she should have went to college for that shit. It was the rappers that said my bitch like to argue, so I sent her ass to law school. Half these hoes need to be lawyers the way they fucking argue, dog. I ain't bullshit. So when I had started law and studying law in prison, I'm like, oh shit, nigga, I know how to argue. If that's all we doing, all you got to do is learn the terms that they learn. They making it think that it's hard. You ain't doing them but arguing just like you doing with a bitch. Same shit. You just using different words. Who gives a fuck if you guilty or not? That shit don't matter. That shit does not matter, dog. You got to prove that dumbass shit. I'm doing one case. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, impossibility of a fact, right? I don't know how he lost this case. Because the crime happened like 20 miles away. Dude was at work. All right, no. It happened 20 miles away at like 3 o'clock. He got off work and cashed this check and got receipts for all this shit. And it's impossible within the, I think they forgot to subpoena the, so I wrote a, lack of diligency against his attorney, and I did unfair practice against opposing attorney, against the opposing attorney, which is the DA. I wrote up his attorney and the DA, right? Because they failed to produce the evidence as to where they got video surveillance of him cashing this check at the same time of crime, which happened like 20 miles away. So it's a possibility of a fact for this dude to commit this crime, and at the same time he 20 miles away, you know what I'm saying, cashing this check. But I'm doing all this shit from prison because he had already did the homework. They just wasn't, you know what I'm saying, putting this as evidence because they waited too late. It's a certain amount of time that you can bring forth your evidence. And if you don't give the DA all your evidence in a certain amount of time, the DA can be like, nah, you can't use that because you waited too late. That type shit. So that's why I filed that unfair practice against the opposing attorney, because it's loopholes in the system where if you got evidence that prove you innocent, and if you don't motherfucking file it in time, you can't bring it up in court. A lot of niggas fucked up about that shit down the road, right? So, I'm arguing. I don't even have to argue with the clerk of courts because I already sent it for the federal lawsuit. I'm already starting the lawsuit, the 1983 federal lawsuit. That's just common sense. That's going to take 3 weeks. So bam, I already sent that letter out. So I'm arguing back and forth. Oh, with the DA, right? Oh, you motherfuckers, it's like, you write the state bar on me and shit. They always say that shit. I've been a DA for 20 years and nobody has ever wrote a grievance on me, so I'm writing them back. But motherfucker, the problem is that these motherfuckers just don't know how to write a grievance on your bitch ass. And motherfucker, I ain't scared of you. I ain't no bar member. What the fuck you gonna do? You feel me? Not only am I gonna get you fired, your whole team, I'm finna slander your name. All these I forgot the term that they use, but these are still invalid practices because they know the loopholes. The DA know the loopholes in the systems better than these young attorneys, because the DA already know you ain't got but a certain amount of time to submit this evidence. And that's how the DA win, because he suppressed, and because he the DA, and he got a little weight, he suppressed a bunch of shit. And the judge gonna go by what the DA say more than these private attorneys, right? I already know, dog. I done read too many motherfucking transcripts, dog. They suppressing shit before they even wake up in the morning. They suppressing shit. That's why you see a lot of niggas in prison like, oh man, I'm innocent. What, the DNA test? Because a lot of people supposed to have raped these people. Now that they got this DNA proving that they ain't raped these motherfuckers. Oh, they already suppressing that shit. They like, well, the DNA don't apply to this particular case because of blah, blah. Just a bunch of bullshit they done made up, man. You feel me? Hold on. It's the same way in the motherfucking real world, dog. You arguing with a nigga. They suppressing. Oh, this nigga straight from the west side. They suppressing. Oh, this nigga straight from the chain gang. They suppressing all that shit. They might just bring up, oh, well, he got beat up by this nigga. They suppressing. It was 8 of them niggas or all that. They only telling the portion of the story that makes sense to prove they little dumbass point. They ain't goddamn telling you, oh, this nigga strapped, ready to go, and will shoot a nigga. You feel me? They ain't really goddamn bringing that in the hood court. And I be telling niggas, I say, all right. I tell niggas off the top, man, don't even go to the west side, dog. Don't even go to the gas station. Just spend your extra little $3 of gas to go downtown somewhere. And I wouldn't even advise you to go downtown like that if you from out of town and don't know nobody. Let me tell you what Atlanta did, right? Some kind of way, some rich real estate investor had an epiphany, a good idea to buy up all this land or apartments or whatever, rent them out to these college students and shit. So you got, it's going down. So you got a bunch of crazy people walking around the projects. They shooting them. Walking little $3,000 dogs right in front of the hood, dog. I'm in the hood and shit. No, these niggas some killers. It's a little white bitch running around with her dog like she in goddamn Paces Ferry or somewhere in Duluth or something. I'm like, ain't nobody saying shit but me, right? I'm like, what the hell? You seen Snow on the Bluff, right? I believe that shit. I think that they, at the end, added on some more drama. But at the beginning, yeah, that's what it is. A bunch of weirdos in the middle of the bluff looking for shit. We don't know what the fuck you talking about, but we finna rob your ass, though. That's how that shit is. A bunch of weirdos from the middle of nowhere, straight in the hood, dog. Because some real estate investors was like, oh, you know what? We make the property value go low and make it seem high to all these weirdos we meet from all over the world type shit. So they thinking ain't nothing about these neighborhoods safe. They don't know that. That shit crazy, man. They even doing that in New York, right? Like Jay-Z said, he met some producer he was with, said, yeah, I bought a house right by Mercy Projects. He was like, have you ever been to Mercy Projects at night? And dude was like, he went out there at night and he sold his house. So if you fucking with real estate, go to that neighborhood at night. I don't think it's the same, bro. Cause these bitches got these lofts straight across the street from the hood, dog. Oh man. Girl, you gonna get robbed tonight. I ain't bullshitting, man. Shit crazy, dog. I'm not beefing with King Alex, right? We got the same name, right? I ain't got no problem with the dude, man. I don't know what happened. He charging people for cars. He wants you to that's how they excuse me. That's how they finance their shit. You feel me? We get this shit for free. This car right here might be worth anywhere from $40 to $100 and shit. I don't pay shit for this shit. You feel me? I got this from Smoker Fat J. I can get some more shit, but I'm like, you know, what's the point? I like cool cars, but this shit, it don't do nothing. Hold on. And I tell everybody, bro, you subscribe to my shit, you gonna be plugged into some unbelievable ass shit. You ain't even gonna believe that shit, dog. And I tell everybody, you fuck with my production team, we in California, Chicago, New York, Florida, and Atlanta, dog. And I'm thinking some of these niggas in Detroit and New Orleans, dog. You won't even believe that shit too, do you? You would think I'd just be lying. Shit. Alright. These niggas, they fuck with Rihanna, 2 Chainz, what's that nigga name? Lil Wayne, goddamn, Future, let me see. Bunch of niggas I don't even know. I ain't even know that them niggas was famous. I go down to the shop where they, cause like I said, I was in prison too long or whatever. This nigga, I forgot his name, dog. You know what I'm saying? I took a picture. I ain't even know who the fuck this was. You feel me? The kids know who these niggas is. The only reason I know how many girls be following me around and shit, cause of a picture and shit. I'm like, I known that nigga all about 2 minutes. You feel me? No, he mad. Oh, leave such. Had to kill that nigga like that. Oh shit, I know that nigga mad as a motherfucker. Oh God. Oh shit. Oh God, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.